Welcome back, my horror peeps. I am Doogie, and you're watching The Horror Den, and you see my last victim. He must have watched a really bad horror movie and it scared him to death because it was so fucking bad. I'm sorry, Ken. Yes, this is Ken. Last name Bones. First name Bro. Bro Ken Bones. Yeah. Broken bones everywhere. It's all because you watched a bad horror movie. Something that I told you not to watch. Like Itsy Bitsy. Or Project Ithaca. Hi. I am Doogie. This is my Horror Den. And let's get right into it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let me know if you've seen any brand new horror movies or any horror movies that you might have missed and recently saw and are like, oh my God, these are awesome. Or the direct opposite and say, Doogie, stay away. Because every once in a while I come across some that I wish I never came across. And also, I do. Yes, bro. Well, he wants to talk. You can't understand anything he's saying. So, I do have a rating system. 3 levels of horror hell. You have murder, which is M, a movie that you'll never ever watch again. Then you have MD, murder, death. One that's decent. It's okay. Might check it out one more time in the future. And then MDK, murder, death, kill. I need to go watch it 10 more times in the theater, or buy it, or rent it at home, and then keep watching it over and over again because it scared the shit out of me, and I loved it. Pretty much. That's all there is. Good, bad, and excellent. Or not scary, a little scary. Holy fuck, I was terrified. There you go. But yes, I have two horror movies review. Let's just get right into it, shall we? Yes, we're going to get right into it. And also at the same time, what we're going to do, we're going to do this. We're going to do that, and we're going to do this. Yes. Apparently it's raining outside. Getting some storms where I am right now in the Horror Den, so, hey, it's okay. It's only a storm. But let's get right into it, shall we? Our first movie is a Shudder exclusive. Came out 2021. Directed by Rob Jabis. And it was a Taiwanese horror movie. And it's about, in Taiwan, a viral pandemic turns people into crazy, bloodthirsty maniacs. Now, if it sounds familiar, that means you have watched a movie called The Sadness. Holy fucking shit. The Sadness, it's about a couple who find themselves apart trying to get to each other throughout this whole pandemic, and there is some shit that you see in this movie that is out of control. This movie is fantastic. It is amazing. It is bloodthirsty, blood-curdling. It's body parts everywhere, blood everywhere, people getting killed. Oh my God. This movie, it's been a while since I've seen a movie this in your face about the gore and everything crazy and disgusting about horror is all in this movie. So what this virus does, it turns people crazy. Number one, kind of like zombies, kind of like in the realm of 28 Days Later, or 28 Days, or whatever that movie is. Like they're not zombies, but they're like crazies, like the movie The Crazies, something sort of like that. But like this virus makes you enact your hidden desires, or your everything you put down, you know you shouldn't do, you just do automatically. Like it's some of it's graphic as fuck. This movie, if you gotta watch it. There is no I don't know. Like this movie, just like the whole time, my mouth was like on the floor. I was loving this movie so much. I don't know. You need to watch it. MDK. This movie, by the way, is an MDK. Oh hell yeah. Even the ending, like, is like it blew my mind, and that's good when you cannot like expect what's going to happen at the end of the movie. You're trying to, and then it totally does the opposite of what you were thinking, and it's just like, oh damn, that was the sadness. There was no sadness about this movie. I loved it from beginning to end. Like, there's this one part where this guy is getting beat the hell down by these four guys in a basketball court. They're tying him up and they're beating the shit out of him with baseball bats, And this one guy's like, "Oh shit, I gotta help this guy." And he runs in there and he beats the guys off and they run away. And the one guy who they're really beating to death, gets up. He's like, "I wanted them to do that." And you're like, "What?" And the guy's fucking nuts. It's crazy. It's a sight to see. This is amazing. Please watch The Sadness right now on Shudder. MDK shot. Holy crap. Cheers to the sadness. So, my next movie on the horror den is a movie called Intruders. Now, there's a movie called The Intruders, not it. There's a movie called The Intruder, not it. It's just Intruders. Okay? This movie came out back in 2015. It is directed by Adam Schindler. It stars Beth Riesgraf, Martin Starr, Rory Culkin, and what it's about is a brother and sister who are living in this house. Their brother dies, and everything is left to the sister. And she has a sickness called agoraphoria, I think it is, where she's afraid to leave the house. And she gets a guy who comes in every day who delivers food to her, which is played by Rory Culkin. And they're bonding over the death of her brother, so she's in this house by herself. And he says he wishes he could go move away. He doesn't have the money to move away. So she goes to give him a bag of just fucking money. Bag of money. Like, damn. Somebody give me a bag of money. So, and he's like, "No, I can't take it. Thank you so much, but, I can't take it." Next thing you know, the next day, 3 men come to the house, break in, try and steal money. But it's also the day of her brother's funeral. So they assume that she's not there in the house. They break in, and then they find out that she is there, and she traps some of them in the basement, and it turns out she's a fucking psycho. Like, psycho. Like there's a room downstairs that's made for certain people, and it gets nuts. Good nuts and good crazy. So the ending is pretty good, pretty decent. There's some blood, some guts, some I don't know what guts, but there's some blood, there's some killings. It's pretty decent. It's not what I expected. They could make it 2, but I really don't see a reason why. The Intruders, for me, if you want to see the bad guys get what's coming to them when you're breaking into a house, and then the owner of the house, who's this nice, sweet little lady, turned out to be a fucking raving psycho as well, go ahead, watch Intruder. But yeah, go ahead. Definitely go ahead. I'm gonna give it an MD, not an MDK, just an MD. Check out Intruders. Definitely check out the Sadness. Like that is going to be on like my top list at the end of the year. And here we are. We're in April. 4 months into 2000. Wow. 4 months into 2023, and I have. Let me just see. Hold on one second. I'm gonna look at my horror list so far this year and see how many movies I've MDK'd, which would be at the top list at the end of the year. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 MDKs so far this year. And I got some good ones coming up too, so there might be some more MDKs. This is a great year for horror movies, and there are a lot of movies coming out. You have what's coming out: Insidious, New Conjuring, Nun 2, Saw 10, Salem's Lot. The new Exorcist is coming out. The Pope's Exorcism, or whatever, the Pope's Exorcism, that comes out next week. The horror comedy Renfield, that looks pretty funny. But there are a lot of horror movies coming out this year, and it's just a great year for horror movies. So stay damn tuned. I am Doogie. Thank you for checking me out in the Horror Den. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'll be back very, very soon for a brand new review and some more kick-ass horror movies. And they're making a brand new Jason movie and a new Friday the 13th TV show. Holy shit. So, from Broken Bones and Doogie, thank you for watching. I will see you all next time. Watch a horror movie. What's it gonna do? Scare you?